What is up? I am going to talk career and finance for earth and air signs. I did it earlier for water and fire. Just the messages that I got from you all, just kind of stepping into you all's energy. It is what I got was there, things seem to be leveling out for you all. Things are starting to, like, they're leveling out and they're looking up. Seems like some of the earlier choices that you made, probably either mid or coming at the end of 2019, that you thought were either poor investments or poor choices of spending, or poor even relationships, or something that you may have jumped into. 2020 may have rocked your boat a little bit, but now things seem to be leveling out. I also got, be on the lookout for promotions and random quitting. So a bunch of you all, earth signs, air signs, will be headed to your next space. You'll realize that it's time to go from where you're at, and or the people that you're with, they recognize your worth and they're promoting you. They're saying that you're leaving that you need to spend a little more money on yourself. Scared money doesn't make money. So if you don't think that you're worth spending the $40 on, the $50 on, the $100 on, why would anybody else want to spend it? And why should you be able to manifest it if you already don't want to let it go? The key to manifestation is to give, to get. So I gave this little, so the universe will give me back a lot. It'll also help you tap into this. Your creativity. I swear it will.
We got Kayla's.
You got Kayla's at?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, did it.
You did it?
Look.
It's got an orange hat, y'all.
I'll put on.
You look nice in it.
No, they're putting.
The last thing that I got for earth and air signs were that you all really need to learn to actually rest. Hey, shut this door, please. And not just take quick naps. Learning to actually take the rest when your body is saying it, like listening to your body. You all have a hard time doing that. Give me 1 second. I would apologize, but if you watched one of my videos before, you know I got 3 kids, so. But it's actually listening to the body, actually resting the mind and the body all in one. So let's see what we got. Oh, hold on, they want to get another deck. Man, I don't know whose energy I'm tapped into, but this, I don't know, feels big. Sounds like they're torturing my son out there. Man, somebody's headspace is like really, really full. Whoever is watching this, it's a masculine energy that's showing up. I don't know whether you male or female, but bro, the second that you entered the live, everything, like, your headspace is full. You can't think about another thing. You can't fit nothing else up there. Jeez Louise. I'm not sure who you are. Yeah, that's how you feel. Miserable, heavy, weighed down. That's how you showed up feeling. Jeez, God. Goodness. Ugh. Not trying to run you off, just trying to make you aware. Trying to help you get a little bit of more control over it. If you inbox me, I will send you some thoughts. Some cards on breathing techniques. I'll pull some for you. Personally, I'm not charging anything. Don't worry about that. But I will pull some of my stress list cards for you, and then see what your grandparents think would help you as far as slowing yourself down, slowing your mental space down. That's for the person that showed up with the heavy head. Okay. Sorry. I guess the deck was just for you. Yeah, that was the guy that showed up. Did y'all see how that card just flipped out of there? That was crazy, right? That's for the guy who just showed up with the heavy head, with the heavy everything. Yeah, he showed up pretty heavy. They were talking to you. Your grandparents are talking to you. They said you looked up on this live for a reason. We got some stuff we want to tell you if you want to listen. So, that was it. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know my son goes through these cards like crazy. Anyway. Finance and career for Earth and Air. First card that you got out is Minden. That's card 52. That's number 7. That's working with self and coming into some self-discovery. Yeah, here we go.
Your kid's trying to bite people.
Is that anybody got the time for this? It was probably Kayla.
She hit him because he tried to bite her toe. He tried to bite her foot.
I'm going to get her when I get finished with this, okay? I'm going to whip her butt.
No, you're not.
Okay?
No, you're not.
Tell him whatever you got to tell him and get him out of your space, right? Card 52 is a 7. Remember, 7 is self. The rejuvenation card, again, that's coming into your new self, you know, leaving behind all that old, even though this new start may not look like much. We found our voice. We've got some compassion about ourselves. We know we're heavily protected. I'm sorry, I feel super far. And we feel heavily protected. So, there's really nothing bad, and we're completely guided. Do you see all this wisdom that we now know that we have? And all these sources that we now know that we have? Is what you're saying to yourself. You should be knowing that. That mending that you're doing is the adult you with the kid you. Self, 7. 5 and 2 make 7. That's self. Rebirthing of oneself. This is where we're at. Right? So now let's see where our finances is going with that. Just because, like, this is the rebirth. Yeah. Brand new life. I'm sorry if you all can hear all that screaming. They're in the living room. I don't know what they're doing. It sounds like they're playing because 2 seconds he's crying and then 2 seconds he's screaming. I think Earth and Air signs this time around. Whoa, whoever that person is with the heavy space just show back up. Okay, you're looking for peace. I'm telling you, just to inbox me, whoever you are. But when you show up, your energy crowds the reading really badly. Yeah, Yeah, your energy crowds the reading. This is how you show up. You're looking for peace. You feel like this. This is the orphan card. Alone. Your grandparents are saying you have people around you, you just choose not to use them. And when I say use them, I mean utilize them. They're trying to help you, but you won't let them because you feel like you got all the answers. You don't. Nobody does. If you had all the answers, there would only be one answer for every single thing. Everybody's different. There are no answers. Nobody knows how your brain is wired but you. You should let them help you. And your energy is overwhelming. You're saying that your family, they're not kind about the fact that they want to help you. When they do it, they don't show up all nice and poised. Like, oh my God, let's do this. We really want to do this, whatever. It's probably because they're tired. Whoever you are. It's probably because they're tired. So they're not going to show up all nice and kind like this. Not the soulmate card and the upright. They're going to show up reversed like the deck was. We know we're your family and we know we have to care for you. But we want you to want to help you as much as we want you to be good. So that's what that is. Remember, you can't want somebody to encourage you more than you are encouraging yourself. It's unfair. It's a very selfish thing to ask for. Because if you don't want it enough for you, you're saying, hey, can you want your dream enough for you and want my dream enough for me too in order for me to get it? So manifest you a new life and manifest me a new life. While you working on yourself, can you work on me for me too? That's some bullshit. It's hard because doing this is hard. Sorry for whoever you are. They're giving me the letter P. I'm not sure what that means. They were going to spell something else, but this is not a personal reading, so if you want to book a personal one, you can. If not, if you're looking for some... Otherwise, we're just going to just watch. I'm trying to get out of your energy. I know they got a message, but if you want to inbox me to get some breathing techniques, that's cool, or some help. But your grandparents is not about to take over this read. It's for a whole nother thing. So, yeah. Okay, so, earth and air. Here we go. See what new life is coming for y'all. With y'all spending habits, with y'all's loving on yourself habits, with healing that inner kid, with knowing that you're worth spending on. What else did I say? I don't remember what that button is. My son must have did this. Oh. Somebody is saying watch how all your earlier choices unfold. The earlier choices that you made, even though you may have made them prematurely and it scared you, it is what leads you to your new life. It's the fact that you stood firm in the rebirth of the end of 2019 and all of 2020 to say, like, we was watching you handle everything without freaking out, without taking everything as a loss, without spazzing out, just dealing with the losses, healing yourself. You earned it. We got you coming, is what they're saying. We've been watching. We got you coming. Man, y'all, whoever you is super heavy in the energy lifestyle. Somebody keeps telling me I'm supposed to be telling y'all these numbers, and I keep forgetting. I will do that. Are you keeping all of this? This message is for somebody specific too. I'm not sure when you'll come back and watch this reading, but you will get it when I say it. You are in a space to where you want to go back to apparently whatever relationship you're in now. You left somebody that you thought it was over with to get there, to go be with somebody, and now you want to leave and go back to that other person. Like, y'all been in recent contact with that whole corona shutdown thing. You got the Between Worlds card. The Between Worlds card, the Time to Go card, the Exchanging Gifts, and Unfinished Symphony. Somebody's trying to go back to somebody. If you feel like that's your forever person, I would say do it. Yeah. If that's what you see, if that's what your imagination takes you, if that's what you feel like makes you happy, if that's what's bliss, if that's the wave that you feel like you're supposed to be riding, I say do that shit.
No.
Sorry. Is you alright, bro? You ain't alright?
Get out. Go.
Hey, don't put your hands on my kids. Boy.
No. 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 No.
Y'all are rude and loud. Zaire, stop hitting. Why would you try to grab the door? She didn't try to do that, and you know it. So don't you even. You shouldn't have tried to grab the door. Somebody keeps wondering how I'm this patient with these kids, and I'm learning that. I just learned it, and I'm still learning it, honey. It drives me nuts. These kids drive me nuts. I'm not that poised. Y'all be thinking I'm a good mama. I'm just one that's still learning just like y'all. I'm one that's still learning just like y'all. I swear. Don't praise me high all up in regard. No, I'm learning. Only thing that I probably do different than maybe some of y'all do too is just admit my mistakes. If I go off on my kids and I say something ugly, not due to the fact that cussing at them or calling them out of their name, I'm just saying say something ugly. Like if I respond out of fear, I'm always fair. Always come back and make it right. Like, hey, I got scared, so I said XYZ. That's not what I meant. Or sometimes it is what I meant, but that's not how I meant to say it. Because I know you're not going to receive the message like that. So I'm always coming back and I'm always fair. That's the only thing that I'm probably doing different. That's it. That's why y'all don't see me react every single time they do something. It ain't worth it. Otherwise, I'd be doing something all damn day. And that would only be with them. Anybody has that kind of time. I got shit to do. Anyway. Right, TikTok. This is exactly how I feel. I don't know. Somebody just keeps saying all of your, since you handled all of 2020 so gracefully with the, it was like you jumped the gun. So like where most people would have been settled to buy a house or a car, you bought it because you had the money. You did this because you had the means to or the time to or whatever. And like at some point during 2020, it ended up hurting you, the fact that you took those big risks. But they're saying right now that since you handled the mess that was falling out of 2020 so gracefully, that the universe wants to gift you. Yeah, that's what they said. That you learned how to do this. Somebody is saying that you a lot of Virgos, Earth energy, and yeah.
Mama. No, I feel not you.
Sky,
Yeah.
what she do?
Hit me in the ball.
She hit you with a ball?
Yeah.
Where she hit you at? In the arm?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her. Tell her come here.
No. See, what happened was your son wanted to touch my butt, and I told him to stop. Then he scratched my arm, and then he threw a ball at me, so I threw the ball back. If you want to tell.
Don't hit. Get some ice. Get some ice. Will you give him some ice?
You don't need no ice.
Just give him some ice in a cup. Give him some ice in a cup, please.
Yeah.
Shut the door. Thank you.
I'm gonna fight yourself.
I don't know. Anyway, they're saying that feminines found their masculine like they have never seen before. They finally became the masculines that they want to find, like in another person. And they're saying that the masculines are finding a feminine portion of themselves that they've never seen before. Like they're cracking this book open for the first time. It's not even that it's not a never-ending story. It's one that's never really even been started for a lot of them. Which is good. Y'all know that leaving those energies behind is great. No place like home card in the reverse. Got to get the F out of here and it's time to go. It's a whole big old world out there and I know that. So y'all trying to keep me locked in here, that's not going to happen. Because the truth be told, I know the type of people that I want to be around. And if I have to leave to go find my peace, I promise you I will. I don't know. Somebody is saying, fuck loyalty, how are we helping each other? How are we helping each other? You worried about having a loyal heart. You trust you how? Help you how? When you're not loyal. Help you how? How are we doing all this? Fuck all of this. What are we doing here? What is the what? A lot of y'all got people keep asking y'all to come and take risks. Ooh, you want to start this business? Ooh, you want to do this with me? Ooh, you want to do this with me? And like y'all are sitting saying like, I'm really at a time in my life right now where I'm really in between spaces. And I'm really just kind of waiting to see what happens. I'm not really kind of rushing anything. I know that this thing is not rushed. I'm still kind of looking for my happiness. This song is still being written. So am I in a space to make these ventures and all this kind of stuff with you? No, especially when I don't find you to be as loyal as you're saying. And plus, I really don't see your vision coming to life like you do. And I think deep down you do too. That's the deep knowing in the Fates card. That's the going the distance and all that glitters in the reverse. I really don't see, and deep down, I don't think that you do either. I think that you're jumping, thinking that you're leaving one cycle to be landing the milk and honey, thinking it's going to make you money when you ain't really thought about the process of how it's really supposed to go. The Think card in reverse and the serendipity to really live fruitfully off of it to where it's constantly turning an investment to where your kids ain't got to worry, to where their kids ain't got to worry. See, you ain't really thought about that part. You're just hoping for a quick change in the wind. You keep seeing all these, most people got faced with a fork in the road and they was like, oh, I'm going to do what everybody else is doing. Only you can't do what everybody else is doing because you don't know what they're doing, nor is that your plan. Or is it your vision? Like, that's not what makes you happy. That's not what you want to make you money. That feels like a job. And most people ain't out here looking for jobs. They're looking for careers. Careers make you happy. You know, they'll say, this is my career's work. Whether it's in fashion, whether it's law, whether it's medicine, or whatever. A lot of y'all took a break from the conflict and chaos. Took a step back from that. We're not worried about that. Can't even be worried about that. I think right now what y'all need to be worried about is the people that you are trying to build with, because you got these cards in the reverse and they should be like this. They should be in your face and I know exactly who and what I want to build with. Where's this hard work coming from? Because these cards is in the reverse, but you got the higher power in the upright. And so to me, it only seems like you know who you don't want around. Or maybe you don't know. I'm sorry. This card is in reverse. You don't know who you don't want around. Why? I don't know. Because people been showing y'all who they are this whole time. So y'all have had ample amount of time to clean it up. For the people who ain't really trying to help y'all build and work hard. And I'm talking about right here, right now. Not people who saying, ooh, bruh, I'm saying we could do this. Cool, when? Like, because I'm trying to pop this shit out. And if you realize that, then most people will leave you standing out there by yourself to bring that vision to life, and then they want to say they was there for the whole time for the dream. They want to collect on it. We're not doing that this time. It's coming into yourself, man. That's where we are. Earth signs and air signs. So it's this new life, and y'all still shedding old little debris. Somebody is saying just take a step back and watch the people that need to fall by the wayside, so that way when it's time for you to be like, oh man, it's about time for me to shine on y'all. It's like Gucci man keep shitting on me, why that boy keep buying shit. It's like that. It's like, let me go ahead and do this real quick. So yeah, just step back and watch when it's time for your time to step out. Just keep making sure that you're doing this, working on self, healing self. Because like I said, financially, y'all should be seeing promotions. A lot of y'all are quitting you all's jobs. A lot of you all are getting counseling and or relationship advice. When you're for those of you who 2020 made your relationships make you kind of look at a mirror, and then you decided that was something that you really wanted to fight for that, you're doing that. A lot of you all are seeing an investment on the business and stuff that you maybe put into or just open, or any type of stocks or anything that you invested in 2020, and then or maybe early on in it, 2020 looked like it was going to take a hit, and there at the end maybe everything started coming up as a rise for you. It could be a plethora of things, but Earth and Air signs should keep seeing a lot of yeses, and that's all around. I think that's all I have for you all, for real. I'll be back later on after Zaire leaves. That should be sometime after 6 to answer questions. I'll actually answer questions today since he'll be leaving. But right now, I'm about to go see, if they change their mind on what they want for dinner. Since the change in the wind. I don't know what the change in the wind card was. They keep saying it was for me. I don't know what that means, so. Hopefully they want something different. I guess we'll see. I love y'all. Remember, it's always okay to love more than one person as long as one of them is you.